Okay, fourth time is the charm, maybe. I don't know what's with my phone tonight. It keeps saying the memory's full. I changed the settings because somehow it was an ultra high definition. I got out of that. It's still doing it. I changed the screen format. Let's see if that does it. Hopefully I can get to make the whole video. Then or else I'm going to have to go online and research this and see why it's acting this way all of a sudden. Okay, back to today. Mail call. Well, this wasn't part of it. This I bought this past Saturday the 4th. This had a cracked windshield. I wrote, emailed, who's down? Emailed Revell, and it was a .de address. I'm like, well, that's probably Denmark or something, because it was Revell of Carrera or Carrera Revell, whatever the address is. I should have kept the paper. And I'm thinking, oh, it's going to be months. But no rush. I got enough of my stash, right? It showed up today, so I got a new windshield. So this is buildable. Yeehaw. I went to Hobby Lobby on the way home. Got some paint. And got some of these sticky back sheets of felt. A couple shades of gray. A shade of, well, not shade, but black, red, come on fingers, red and brown. And they're like 8.5, what are they? 9 by 12. And it'll be great for like a floor of a station wagon or even making floor mats. Or the rear deck. They wouldn't be good on for the floor because I think it's too thick to make the contour of the drive shaft hump. Okay, so I also picked up Blazing Black and Diamond Dust. Now, the reason for the Diamond Dust, not the Diamond Dust, but the Blazing Black will be revealed here shortly. Also, I took this to work this morning. I'm in the Grandpa Mark's 24-hour group build. It's for breast cancer awareness. There's a GoFundMe to donate. And it's a 24-hour group build. He says, go ahead and get the bodies painted ahead of time. And because that's probably the longest thing, waiting for that to dry. Well, I got the van I've been showing you that has a chassis interior built. So I got that van painted down here. I'll show you that in a moment. It's cleared. All I got to do is bare metal it and do like marker lights. Extend the bumper brackets. Put the bumpers on. It's done. So this is the 96 Silverado curbside kit that's, recently released here. I went to paint it metallic black by Tamiya, and I got it painted, but if you look closely on the roof, there's the spots. You're like almost fish-eyed. I don't know what the heck, bad can? I know I didn't have the body touched with anything greasy or anything. Deuce, get down! Anyhow, so I'm like, okay. Well, that's not the worst part. I figured I could probably wet sand it and clear it, and it'll be good enough, right? Because I'm going with matching bumpers. I stripped them and painted them too, of the chrome and painted them. The hood. This is either Texas 3D or Iceman. I can't remember. It had a separate louver here. I had that glued in. I had this hood flipped upside down, taped to one of my stir sticks, and I wanted to cut the paint in, on the underside and the edges, and then I was going to flip it and paint the other side. Well, I painted the body first thing in the morning, and I went to paint this after lunch. It had stuck to that tape so well, which I can't believe it. It cracked the hood up on the top of the cowling here. You probably really can't see it. But worst of all, it shattered the louvers. So now I got to find a scoop to go over this hole. And I'll have to run some crazy glue in there and scuff that crack down. You can hardly see it. I mean, unless you really look. So, it depends on how it flexes. So, I'll probably just put a little bit of crazy glue in there from the back side. Let it flow in there. And then, see if I can find a scoop and then paint this whole thing. But, I'm going to paint it with some of the metallic black Tamiya just to give it the same base coat. Then, hopefully, it won't react. I'll hit it with the blazing black. Because the problem is, I'm not going to be able to make it to the hobby shop in time to get that thing painted for the 24-hour group build. I want to get it painted either later tonight or first thing in the morning, and then cleared. And because the clear, I used the 1K Duplicolor. It takes about 24 hours to get really solid dry. So if I could do it all tomorrow, even if I have to run out to the shop and get it, I'll do that. I'll try to get it painted tonight. I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not. But hey, I'll give it a shot. But then it gets an engine. The chassis, luckily, is a one-piece curbside chassis. I got the engine painted gold. I got a little fuel injector manifold. It came from the Revell, I think the 58 Corvette. It's kind of, I'm not sure if it's prototypically correct. It looks like an aftermarket, fuel injection system. So it's going to get that, and the valve covers, I got aftermarket 3D printed ones, and I'll paint the exhaust manifolds differently in the transmission. I'm going to try to get that one done for the group build too. I don't know if it'll make it. Now, what else did I get today? I got from Iceman. Speaking of Silverados, I got the Phantom Grill, which I might use on this. Now, I test fitted it. I'm probably going to have to scuff it down. It's a little too high. And then for the dually version of that same truck, I got another one of these. The work truck grill, the CK grill. The only problem is some of these horizontal bars, if you look, are warped. Now, luckily, it's going to be a work truck, so I really don't care. I mean, I could write the Iceman, and I'm sure he'll send me another one. No problem. But hey, it's going to be a work truck anyhow, so, it's going to be painted flat black. I can even, if I can't bend them, straighten them out. Hey, if one's broken, it's broken. It'll look kind of real, So I got those. I got the Radical dropped axle. I already got the mild drop. This is the wild drop for the Revell 32 Fords. I got from the Iceman Deuce. Get down! CB radio sets. Gives you a couple radios. I don't know how well it's going to focus. CB radios, some antenna bases that are drilled out so you can put a fine wire in them. Probably won't show on camera, but we'll try. Come on. But anyhow, and then it has a couple auxiliary speakers. So that's pretty cool. I also got, even though I got these from MCV, I got some more from Iceman. I got some more electric fans. I'm always finding myself needing some of those. And I got, let's see, well, there's more. There's like a fuel injector, like one of those Viper, I think they're called, or Sniper, Edelbrock Sniper with the conical air cleaner and the tube. So I got one of those. And I think this is a Ford, I think this is a custom grill for the 53, but you could use it on other years too. Excuse me. Here comes the yawning, but I deserve it today. God, I worked a lot today. And here is, oh, it still smells. Here's the van. I'm going to try to get, it's got a good coat of clear on it. As you can see, there's light reflecting it. I got a bunch of cancer decals. Some are the fingernail ones, some are bigger. But you got that. The hood's just sitting on there. It's taped on. And I got the... She's like a Rosie the Riveter, but a modern version. And then there's some on the back. So what I figure I'll do with this is I'll go ahead and finish it, get it on the chassis and detailed out. And then after the group build, I'll keep an eye out for a breast cancer event where they're going to have a Chinese auction. I'll put this in a case, and donate it to the auction, and, they could do whatever. But locally here in Youngstown, we have the Joni Abdu, cancer organization. They put on a lot of events, so I'll have to keep an eye out. But I figured that's what I'll do with that one. Oh, I love that smell of fresh lacquer. And then I got the bumpers. They're painted pink too. So, like I said, I just gotta extend the bumper brackets off the frame rails, and that'll take care of that. So, yeah, like the body of the van doesn't need much, and there's nothing to do engine interior or chassis-wise except for those bumper brackets. So, getting it done for the group build, you know, I think it starts 8 a.m. Saturday morning and Sunday, 8 a.m. Or it could be p.m. I can't remember. I'll have to double check. But I got to remember also to donate a little bit to the GoFundMe. And I got to go through my hood scoops. Excuse me. I mean, I was supposed to only work a couple days this week. I ended up working 4 and almost full time. Well, today was 8 hours. Yesterday was 8 hours. Tomorrow will probably be it. Yeah, it's been quite a week. But yeah, I'm going to see if I find a scoop that's not too big, not too small. That'll just cover that hole. If I don't, I still got the stock hood for the Silverado. So I'll just go with that if I can't find a hood tonight. I'd like to get it painted up tonight. That shouldn't be a problem, but you know, who knows, it might be. If not, I'll paint it first thing in the morning. I'll take it to the shop. You know, I'll at least scuff it tonight. I'll get some paint on it, get some clear on it, and we should be good. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I just wanted to catch up with you guys, and I'm looking around here making sure I didn't forget nothing. I don't think so. Adding to my bubble wrap collection. Yay! I actually save that stuff whenever I can because I'm always shipping something. But anyhow, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go, excuse me. I got to really apologize for that. I start talking and must use oxygen to make me yawn more. But anyhow, no, I'm going to maybe get some of this scuffed and get some of this prepped. Find a hood scoop if I have one. And try to maybe at least get this painted tonight. Do a couple other things and hit the sack. And get up tomorrow and start all over again. So, I think that's everything. Yay! That should be everything. I'm looking around the room. Is there anything I forgot? I don't think so. Well, maybe I did. Hold on. I don't know if I showed you guys this. Oh. I'm back. It's not done yet by no means. This is that Jeep I've showed you before. The little caricature Jeep. This is the old MPC World War II Jeep. I might have showed you this in the last video. But yeah, I got a case for it now. And I got it mounted down. I actually ran screws and it hit right into the bottom of the tires. So it's permanently wheeling. I just want to get some cotton and paint it the same brown and have it kicking up a little dust cloud. I'll probably put some little shrubs and some, you know, rocks or something down on here or whatever. And then next time we have an auction at work, you know, I'll have something to donate to it. I'm going to screw I ran some drill bits through here. The hole on the other side of this hole is smaller, so I can run some self-tappers. Excuse me. Into there so it can be picked up and then don't have to worry about the bottom falling off. Because like I said, that happened to me once. I had one of these cases and I picked it up and I didn't have my thumb and fingers, you know, over here tight enough, and the bottom fell out and the model shattered in a billion pieces, and it was really depressing. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, I think I did show you guys this, but I don't think it was screwed to the base yet. Maybe it was. I don't know. But okay, well, hey, thanks for watching. Like, comment. What's the time? 13 minutes. That's not too bad. Okay, well, hey, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and or subscribe, and share. And I'm out of here. Bye-bye.